So what I want to start with today is our pigeon pose. So this is going to open up our hips a little bit, open up our lower back. Two different variations. You can either cross your legs down below, or you can bring one foot up onto your knee. We're going to do 5 slow passes or repetitions on each leg. So you're going to gently reach down towards your leg, hold for a second, and then slowly sit up nice and tall. When we're doing this, we're going to move fluid through the motion today, and we're simply trying to imagine ourselves being a giant weight as we come down. So really easing that body almost as if we're getting pulled into the stretch, and then slowly come off the gas pedal. So ease yourself in, slowly come out. Good. One more pass, wherever variation you're at, nice and carefully down. Nice and carefully out. Go ahead and allow your other leg to come up. Either cross it down below if it's not feeling too mobile today, or if you're feeling a little bit more mobile, you can bring that leg up. Same exact thing, 5 slow and controlled passes, whichever variation you are at for yourself. Easing yourself in and then coming back out of it, right? We're just trying to get our tissues used to moving in a nice big range of motion as far as we comfortably can. Don't need to go too crazy or too hard in. Just trying to ease ourselves down. In and out. Very nice, very nice. Okay, go ahead and come off that side, whichever repetition you're at. Finish that guy up. We're going to now place our hands behind our lower back. We're going to do our upper chest opener, upper back opener, I should say. And then what we're going to do, push against your lower back, pinch your shoulder blades, and then we are going to look up just a tiny bit towards the sky. All together, we're going to focus on 3 good breaths as we allow that chest to open nice and deep, all the way in, all the way out. Finish one more good breath. Keep that body nice and open towards the sky. As you finish that third exhale, go ahead and bring those arms towards your center. And then we're going to do a forward fold with your arms in front, okay? So imagine having a nice giant weight hanging from your arm, and you're going to allow that weight, just bring your arms down towards the ground in front of your legs as far as you comfortably can. Taking a very large breath in through your belly, and then slowly out as you exhale. We're going to sit up nice and slow. Try to make this a 5-second sit up. Feel that spine unravel nice and easily. As you sit up nice and tall, go ahead and bring those hands all the way up towards the sky. Try to stretch yourselves up as high as you can. Actively feel like there's a string pulling your body up towards the sky. We're going to lean towards one side. Hold for just a second. Lean towards the other side. Hold for just a second. Go ahead and come back towards the center and relax all the way down. Very nice, everyone. Let's go ahead and scoot towards the front of our chair. And doing this will force us to kind of be in good posture position since we can't lean against the back of the chair. And what we're actually going to practice next is what I call posture breathing. So it's just going to be 5 very slow and controlled breaths, but I like to really focus on keeping a good posture in this position. So trying to keep your torso and core nice and strong. Chest is going to be out very slightly. Shoulders are going to be back. It should feel a little exaggerated from where you normally are in kind of a relaxed posture. So find that position for yourself and focus on, just like we did earlier, breathing in through the belly. So take a big breath in. Big breath out. Good. Consistently keeping that good posture, trying to not have too much tension through our shoulders, trying to just keep them back, but not up. So we want to keep them relaxed. Neck nice and long. We're breathing through that belly. Breathe in, out. Good. One more time. Breathe in and out. Very nice, everyone. Very nice. Okay. Go ahead and sit back, not super back towards your chair. We're going to be leaning forward in a second, but we're going to do some knee and hip mobility next. This is one of my favorite drills for that. First step is by grabbing either the front of your leg or below your leg like so. We're going to be actively pulling that knee up towards our chest as high as we can, holding for just a second. And then the next part is extending that knee, trying to see if we can touch our toe while keeping that knee nice and straight. So 2 separate movements. That's the first one. We're going to do that 2 more times. Once again, follow with another one. So bring that knee up, pull and hold, and then all the way down, reach and touch. Good. One more time here. Big far reach up. Try to actively see how high you can get it. Actually hold it this time, so I kind of thrown you for a loop. We're going to add a couple ankle twists in this position. Get our ankles a little bit mobilized in this position. See how we feel. And then last time, go ahead and extend that leg out once again. Touch that toe to the ground. Hold for a second. Go ahead and sit up. Very nice. You guessed it, just like normal. We're going to rinse and repeat on the other side. Grab the front of that leg or below it. Pull that knee up as high as you can. As high as you can. Actively try. Push that guy out once again. Straighten it. And then we are touching our toe. Very nice. Again, half a second on both of those directions. Pull up. Once you get to that sticking point, reach down and touch. Good. One last time here. Pull up as high as you can. This time, remember, we're adding a couple ankle twists, making sure getting a little bit of mobility, extra mobility, I should say, through that side. Go ahead and reach out one more time. Knee nice and straight for me. And then we are touching that toe. Very nice. Go ahead and come out of that direction. Excellent job. Okay, so what we're going to do next is move into our half splits position. So one leg is going to be straight, one foot is going to be bent, or one leg is going to be bent. That foot, I want it planted straight on the ground, so don't have it forward like this. Try to keep it nice and flat. We're going to do a few different things in this one. The first one, we're going to do a crescent moon pose on both sides. So doesn't matter which side you choose. Let's go ahead and we'll bend towards this side first though, just so we're all on the same page. You're going to gently reach towards that side. We're going to hold for a 5 count. Try to see how far you can get over. 2 and 1. Go ahead and keep your legs same exact position. All the way over towards that other side. You'll notice one side's probably a little bit tougher just based off of how the balance is for you. 2 and 1. Very nice. We're going to repeat the same thing with that other leg in the other splits position. Once again, let's start on this direction first. Reaching all the way to that side. Hang tight. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Keep those legs same position. All the way over to that other side. Hold as far as you can comfortably go. 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Go ahead and bring both those legs together for just a second, just to get them a little bit of rest. We're actually going to go back out to now both legs, so what I call a full splits position. And we're trying to keep our knees as straight as possible, okay? So bring them out as far as you can while keeping them straight. That's kind of the 2 criteria. What we're going to do next is a forward fold. So I'd encourage you maybe to lean back just a tiny bit in your chair, just because if you do tip forward, it can kind of get a little dicey on your balance. So you might be wanting to lean back a little more. Arms crossed in your chair. We're going to gently lean down as far as we can comfortably go. And you're going to notice immediately this is going to stretch your lower back, but also your inner thighs quite a bit too. And the cool thing about this one, as you really dig into that breath, is that we're actually strengthening our inner thighs and our leg muscles too. So a lot going on here. Let's take one more big breath for me. Big breath out. Slowly sit up nice and tall from where you're at. Go ahead and bring those arms to the side. Keep your hands up. We're going to come up into our prayer position at the top. Both hands together. Go ahead and push your head through that hole your hands created. Take a nice big breath in. Big breath out. Slowly come down once again. Very nice. Hold right here. Let's have that good posture once again. Shoulders back, chest out. Big breath in. Big breath out. Very nice. Go ahead and bring both those legs in once again. Excellent job, everyone. Okay, so we're gonna move into our chair warrior pose next. So we're gonna focus on turning towards this way. And how this looks, our chair warrior, as I like to call it, it's just bringing our feet into a 90-90 position. So when we're all turned towards this direction, you're trying to get as close as you can towards 90-90. Today, what we're gonna do is move into our T position. So while looking forward, try to keep a nice, good T. And all together, what we are going to do is then slowly tip our body towards the center of the circle, okay? So you're gonna feel this through a lot of different parts of your body. Ultimately, just try to focus on your breath here. 3 good belly breaths. Try to keep your hands in the same position. Hold on nice and tight. Got 1 more big breath all the way together. Good. Come out of that side. Very nice. We're going to then pivot our entire body over towards the other direction. Once you get those feet and legs in that 90-90 position, once again, we are going back towards our T position. So good posture. When you are comfortable and ready, feel free to tip your body towards the center of the class once again, as far as you can comfortably go. Taking a big breath in, big breath out. 2 more big breaths for me. Try to keep those hands in the same position. Don't move a muscle. Finish that last breath. Excellent job. Come back to that T position. Back towards the front. Very nice job, everyone. That one gets demanding when we get into it a little more, so good work. Go ahead and lean back in your chair now. Actually have your back flush against the back of the chair, I should say. We're going to do another upper back opener stretch. So this one involves you bringing your hands behind your head or having your hands on your shoulders. If there is pain in your shoulders, I'd recommend doing this. But if you can get your hands back here, that's going to give you the best stretch. Then what we're going to do is gently reach back on that chair. So you're kind of leaning against the chair. And I'm thinking about looking straight up towards the sky, almost even behind me a little bit too. That's really going to get a nice, good stretch as you focus on breathing in and breathing out. As you exhale, what we're going to do, stay with your butt in the same position. You're going to try to reach down now and see if you can tap your elbows to your chair. Pretty demanding position. If you can't get quite there, just try to bring your elbows to your knees. We're going to hold for a second here. And big breath in. Big breath out. Very nice. We're going to repeat this 2 more times. So go ahead and slowly sit up once again, leaning back in that chair as far as you can. Try to open up that chest for me. Really lean back against the back of it. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Very nice. All the way forward once again. Elbows to that chair or your knees, whichever one you're comfortable with and you're able to get to. Big breath in. Big breath out. One last time in this position. Lean back as far as you can. See how far you can get back and really just focusing on opening up your entire chest, opening up your neck, all that tension from the day. Let gravity do the work here. Lean back into that chair. Finish that breath and relax. Very nice. Very nice, everyone. Okay, so we're going to kind of stick to a similar variation of that exercise next. Still opening up our chest and upper back, but you're going to scoot your butt forward a little bit. So you're kind of in a reclined position, okay? So we're going to move in what I call a star pose next. So this one's super simple. Let your legs rest nice and easy to the side. You're going to let those arms actually come to the side. And just like we talked about kind of gravity doing the work this last time, I'm thinking about looking up once again and just letting all the weight from my arms pull my body open from the side, taking a big breath in, big breath out. 1 more big breath. Good. Slowly come out of that. You can sit up nice and tall for me now. Excellent job. So what I want us to do next is what I call a triangle pose. So this one involves picking either side of your foot, and basically you're going to take the same side hand as the same side foot. So I'm going to do my right hand on my right foot first, and you're going to take that right hand, put it on the inner portion of your right heel. Then take your opposite hand and clap that hand to it. So they are now both touching. Now, with the free hand, or the hand not touching the foot, you're going to slowly open up your body. You can look at me if you need to. You're going to open up your body kind of like a book, trying to see if you can get it to a complete 180-degree line if you're able to. My left side, I'm not quite as good as my right side, but trying your best, kind of at your own level. Taking a big breath in this position. Big breath out. Very nice. Go ahead and bring that hand down. Now bring both those hands over to the other side. Hands are going to be both on that opposite leg. Whenever you are ready now, go ahead and slowly come up. Open yourselves up like a nice book. Once again, trying to get that straight angle. That's kind of what we're shooting for, but if you're not able to fully get to that straight line, that's just something we work towards over time. Big breath in. Big breath out, slowly come down. Go ahead and gently sit up nice and tall. Once you sit up, let's all take a big breath together. Make sure we're feeling okay. Make sure we are feeling not too tense. Okay, so I want to do one more exercise with us today, and it's going to be actually back in our splits position. I always forget about this one. I don't get to do it a lot. So we're going to do a full crescent moon pose in this position. It's fairly demanding, really tricky on your balance. So hands are going to be to the side. We're all going to lean towards this side to begin, this side to start. Go ahead and slowly come up and over that direction as high as you comfortably can. We're going to hold for 10 strong seconds. So see if as we do these 10 seconds, you can progressively get deeper and deeper and reach. See if you can challenge yourself. Good work, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Excellent job. We're going to repeat on the other side. Same exact thing. Go as far as you can. Hold. 10 seconds here. Through these 10 seconds, see if you can get a little bit deeper. A little bit deeper. A little bit further. I can see some of you inching. I love it. One more inch. 3, 2, 1. Excellent job. Way to challenge yourself. Very, very nice. Let's go ahead and sit back in our chair. We'll finish with a little bit more deep breathing, get you guys set and on your way for the rest of the day. Allow your legs to rest easily. Allow your arms to rest nice and easily as well. Go ahead and when you are comfortable, close your eyes and come back to our breath, back to our deep, not rushed breath through our belly. Making sure we focus on keeping that breath not just deep, but also natural. Trying not to focus on just rushing it. We're focusing on keeping that breath as natural and unlabored as can be. Letting it flow within our body and flow out. As we breathe in and breathe out, we're not focusing on anything at all, but our nice and careful breath. Take a nice big breath in and a nice big breath out. How do we feel? How do we feel? We can go back to that heart rate. We can go back to the tension in our body. How do we feel? Ask yourselves this. And whatever your feeling is, try not to be judgmental. If you're still feeling anxious, Maybe you feel like you're doing it wrong. Don't put yourself down. Don't think that this is worthless. This time of deep breathing is practice. It's something we all need to practice, and we don't. That's why it's hard. We're not used to it. And that's okay. Because the one thing we can always come back to is our breath. We can always come back to being at peace and knowing that our breath can guide us there. Take a few breaths as a class, all the way in and all the way out. Let's follow it with another one. Breathe in nice and carefully and all the way out. One more as a class. Let that breath gently flow in through your body and just as gently ease it out into the world. As you continue to breathe, let's spend a few moments of our time today focusing on how we feel. There's not a right way or a wrong way to feel. The point right now is just to be present in how we feel. Do we feel a little sick, run down? Do we feel vibrant and filled with energy? However we're feeling mentally, physically, and emotionally, let's just be present in that moment. Take some time to breathe through it, feel it, and just be present. Go ahead and let's breathe together. As we come back together, this is always a great reminder that if you're ever feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or just want to get away, how just a few moments of dedicated, focused time of being at peace can make you feel. Let's take our final breath together as a class. Gently fill your lungs with air. Hold for a second at the top. And relax your breath all the way out into the world. After that final breath, feel free to open your eyes whenever you are comfortable and ready. We are all finished for the day. Thank you all for coming. Have an awesome, peaceful rest of the day.